So I'm going to play the first line of The Lonely Pine, and then I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So The Lonely Pine begins with our left hand thumb on middle C and our left hand pinky on bass F, which is a typical position for our left hand. The right hand begins with our third finger on E up here. Now notice it's this E up here, not this E. We're working with face in Unit 2, and remember, the bottom space of the treble clef is right here, F. And we go F, skip up, A, skip up, C, skip up, E. E is the top space, but E is also the bottom line down here. We don't want to play on the bottom line E, we want to play on the top space E. And pay attention to the finger numbers because it's finger 3 that's going to be on E. So you could say that our right hand is in a treble C position, C, D, E, F, G. One of the big rhythm challenges in this piece is that the left hand is going to start before the right hand does. Make sure that you pay attention to that quarter rest at the beginning of measure 1 and the beginning of measure 3. The left hand will play first, followed by the right hand. Sounds a little something like this. So my left hand's going to play here, and then my right hand's going to come in and play E, 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 and then skip down to C. So let's try that again together. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Left hand, right hand. And then it does it again. Left hand, right hand. It's not that challenging. Just make sure that you're counting that quarter rest in the right hand. The dynamic challenge of this piece is going to be when the left hand has to play soft and then the right hand has to play loud in measures 1 and 2. Notice that the left hand says piano while the right hand says forte. That might have been a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the idea. So the left hand plays soft, then the right hand plays loud. But then, starting in measures 3 and 4, the left hand's going to play soft again, but then the right hand's going to also play soft. It's an echo effect. Last thing I want to mention before we play it all together again is make sure that you are holding the pedal. There is a pedal mark at the bottom of the line and it holds through the entire song. So you're going to hold the pedal before you begin the song and make sure at the end, I'll repeat this again in line 2, but make sure at the end you lift your foot and your hands at the same time. You don't want to lift your hands off the keyboard and then have the sound still sustaining longer than your hands are holding on. Alright, let's try the first line together. Okay, so left hand here, thumb on middle C, third finger in the right hand, up on treble E. Make sure it's not down here. Your thumbs aren't supposed to be sharing middle C. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Soft, loud. Skip down to C, and then soft and soft. Alright, let's move over to line 2. So I'm going to go ahead and play it, and then I'll talk about it real quick. Ready, set, go. So if you noticed, my right hand moved to an F position. In line number 1, my right hand was up here with my third finger on E. So my hand technically was in a C position because my thumb was on C, C, D, E, F, G. But when we get to line number 2, the right hand's going to pick up and move down to an F position. So now it's matching the left hand. F, G, A, B, C. So first line, right hand's up here. Second line, right hand's down here. And the music tells you that you're actually going to shift if you pay attention to the italicized marks. Just so you know, in this book, whenever you see a circled finger number, that means that your hand is going to have to move or shift positions. So in measures 5 and 6, you'll notice that the left hand is all on lines, which means that it's all skipping. So we're going to start on our fifth finger, which is F. And we're going to skip up, and then we're going to skip up, and then the right hand is going to copy that. The right hand is all on spaces. F, A, C. So measures 5 and 6, we just play F, A, C, F, A, C. And then we play the pattern that we've been doing in the previous line. We play 1 and 5 together right here. And then, that was too loud. It's supposed to be piano. And then we play finger 3 on A 3 times, and then skip down to F. It would behoove you to write in all the finger numbers. I'm going to start getting away from writing in all the note names in this book because I want you to focus more on finger numbers, especially as our hands start to move around. It'll be easier for you to read the finger numbers than to read all the note names. I'll write in note names when I think it's appropriate, or when when we have to move positions. But other than that, I want you to focus more on finger numbers now. All right, so let's go ahead and play the whole song. So my left hand is on F position, while my right hand is on a treble C position. F, G, A, B, C in the left hand. C, D, E, F, G in the right hand. Make sure that you're paying attention to the dynamic marks, and make sure that you're holding the pedal the entire time. So here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Left, right. Make sure that right hand is loud. And then everything's soft. It's just an echo. That's all it is. Now, F, A, C, F, A, C, and as soft as you can here at the end. Pedal and hands lift at the same time. Notice my hands are off the keys and no sound is coming out of the piano. And that's the entire song. Very easy, as long as you don't let that hand shift scare you. You're just going from a treble C position to an F position in the right hand. If you can get that, this song, you'll learn it in like 10 minutes.